I was standing at the doorway, backpack still on my shoulder, when my mother said the words that would change everything. "You're not going back to school until you apologize to Rohan. PLS subscribe, a story a day. Thank you. Let's start." Rohan, their golden boy. The boy who could do no wrong. The boy whose smile melted every adult's mind. The boy who pushed me until I finally pushed back. I felt my heart drop, but I refused to show the shaking inside me. "What do you mean?" I whispered. "My father didn't even look up from his newspaper. You embarrassed him in front of everyone. You know how important he is to us, to this family. You will apologize, and then you'll return to school." I wanted to scream. I wanted to ask them why Rohan's feelings mattered more than mine, more than my future, my education, my dignity. But all I managed was a breathless, "He lied about me." My mother sighed like she was the victim. "You should have stayed quiet. He didn't mean harm. You overreacted." Overreacted. That word had followed me for years, stitched into every argument, every bruise I carried inside, every time I tried to speak for myself. It began 2 days earlier. Rohan, with his perfect white shirt and perfect smile, had mocked me in front of the class, saying, I got good grades only because the teachers felt bad for me. Everyone laughed. Something inside me cracked. For the first time, I didn't hold back. I told him the truth, that he was spoiled, manipulative, and a coward who hid behind adults who worshipped him. The laughter stopped. The teacher was shocked. Rohan's face turned red, and then the tears came. Fake tears. But adults only see what they want to see. By the time I came home, the school had already called. And now here I was, 2 days suspended. 2 days of silence, 2 days of feeling like an unwanted guest in my own home. That evening I sat on the roof, hugging my knees against the cold air. Kids passed on the street below, school bags bouncing against their backs. I felt left behind, not because of the suspension, but because my own parents chose someone else over me. My mother climbed up quietly and sat beside me. She didn't touch me. She didn't look at me. She just said, "Why can't you be more like him?" Something inside me shattered. I turned to her, voice trembling. "Because I'm not him, and I never will be." She inhaled sharply, like she didn't expect me to answer, like I had overstepped. "Mom," I whispered, "do you ever choose me? Even once?" Her eyes flickered, softening for a second, then hardening again. "Stop being dramatic. Just apologize and end this." The wind suddenly felt colder. That night I cried into my pillow, biting my lips so they wouldn't hear. Not because I was scared of going back to school, but because I realized I had been competing for a place in my own family without even knowing it. I wasn't asking for admiration. I wasn't asking to be anyone's golden child. All I wanted was fairness, a voice, a little respect. But in this house, respect was a privilege reserved for one boy who didn't even live here. Someone who could break me with words and still be defended. The next morning, I stood in front of the mirror. My face was swollen from crying, but my eyes looked different, steady, focused, determined. Downstairs, my parents waited for my apology. I walked to the dining table, placed both hands on the back of a chair, and lifted my chin. "I'm not apologizing." My mother's eyes widened. My father finally put down the newspaper. "I did nothing wrong. I defended myself. I'm tired of being blamed for reacting to the things you ignore." My father stood up. "You're being childish." "No," I said firmly. My voice didn't shake this time. "I'm being honest." Silence settled over the room, the kind that exposes everything. For the first time, I wasn't scared of their disappointment. For the first time, I wasn't trying to earn love I already deserved. "If you want to take away my school," I whispered, "then take it. But you won't take away my dignity." I turned and walked toward the door. Their voices rose behind me. Shock, anger, confusion. But I kept walking, because sometimes the bravest thing a person can do is choose themselves.